Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Haven't talked to you since you performed last here at the Lakewood Amphitheater.
Well, I'm getting ready to come back.
Ah, great. Is it going to be another fabulous show with all the costumes and the videos and everything just like it was?
I imagine it will.
It was one of the best concerts I've ever seen. I took my hairdresser and his partner, and we just danced the night away.
Well, we have a great time, too, so it kind of spreads out into the arena.
Cher,
Yeah.
are you lonely?
No, are you?
No, your
Always.
song's for the lonely, so
Oh, no. That's just I didn't write it. I just sing it.
What's it about exactly?
Well, when we did it, we did it, last summer. When we did it, I just was thinking it was about, people who fall in love and then they break up, and that's what I thought of it as, and kind of somebody saying, don't worry about it, it's going to be fine, and just get on with your life, and don't cry, you're fine.
So happy Valentine's Day.
Well, so thank you. Same to you.
So are you in love?
Well, not at the moment. I'm going out with a couple of different guys, but no, I'm not in love. I hope they don't hear this. None of them.
They're not in Atlanta, are they?
Do you expect romance on Valentine's Day? And if it's a couple of guys, then you go, girl, because you'll get lots of stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, you would have loved something that we did about an hour and a half ago, Cher. We lined up on the streets of Atlanta a mile of men for the women of Atlanta to drive by and go out on dates with. They held signs with numbers. And women could drive by and pick out like number 44, number 68, and go out on a date.
Well, what if, everyone chose number 44?
Well, he got to pick, and then he was off the boy buffet, and then you had to move on to another item.
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah. It was a boy buffet.
What an idea.
Isn't that great?
I think you could market this idea.
I think so, too.
Would you like to back me on it?
Well, I don't know, but I certainly would like to drive up and down.
You've done that a few times, haven't you, Cher?
Do you have a lucky number?
I really don't. 7.
Mine is 2. Let's see, Mr. 7. He said he looked like Tom Cruise, and what he likes in a woman is a nice ass.
Oh, okay.
You've done that.
Wait, at least he's very deep, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't want to be driving down there.
Things never change. Hey, Cher, what's different about you than the Cher of 10 years ago?
I don't really know. I really can't think that anything is that drastically different. I'm still doing the same stuff that I do business-wise, and I still enjoy the same things that I enjoyed before. Last night my friend and I went to the movies, and it was great fun.
What'd you see?
We saw Gosford Park.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Did you know what was going to... Don't tell Steve yet. Well, you'll never see it anyway, but did you...
Well, we guessed everything.
You did?
Yes.
I didn't.
We just guessed everything. We turned to each other and we guessed it. It was at the end we kind of high-fived.
I thought Maggie Smith was so incredible.
Well, she is the most hysterical woman I've ever met. She and I did a movie together called Tea with Mussolini, and we laughed the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie.
It was sweet.
It was
Judi Dench
beautiful.
and Maggie, and they're just all great.
So, Cher, are you ever torn between the movie star Cher and pop singer Cher?
Boy, I am constantly, because when I do one, I've got to give up the other, because you just can't do them both at the same time. That's why this is going to be my last tour, so I can then do some concentrating on film.
This is it? Cher's farewell tour?
Yeah, it is.
No way.
It is.
That's what the Rolling Stone said.
Well, no, but I really mean it, because I haven't been able to really make movies in such a long time, and I'd really like to.
You know what's great about you, though, and I don't tell me if you do this on purpose. I think you are a masterful promoter of yourself because of the way that you do it. You don't show up on Letterman or The Tonight Show when you do things like this. We hear from you like every 7 years or so.
That's right.
And I think
kind
that's
of like the groundhog.
But I think that's masterful that you do this way. And most stars' egos can't probably handle that. So is that really by design, or?
Well, you know what? It's just I like to take breaks in between. And I think that's what's really enabled me to be doing it for so long, because I just take time off, and then when I'm ready, I come back.
I mean, look at you, how you're able to have now 2 hit songs in the last 2 years among the Britneys, the Christina Aguileras, the NSYNCs, the Mandy Moores out there. And, I mean, that's just awesome. There aren't many performers of your time in the business that are able to do that these days.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, it's been since, our first hit was 1965. So it's a really, really long time. I mean, I never anticipated this at all. I mean, I think that when we first started, we just thought, oh, we'd be so lucky if we could have a hit record and a hit album.
Mm-hmm.
So you never expect to be. I mean, this business is so short. I mean, someone could be huge in 1 year, and then you just never hear from them again.
And we've heard that there could possibly be a Moonstruck stage musical. If that's true, would you have anything to do with that?
I don't know. Oh, that would be great.
Wouldn't that? Did you see Mamma Mia? I love that.
When I was there, they have a Witches of Eastwick one.
They do?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of fun.
Cher, have you ever directed any of your own videos?
Yeah, I did. I found someone, and I did another one. You know, I think it's better to let someone else do it, really, because when you're busy performing and all that, I just think that, you can have input, and that's great, but I think it's better to let somebody else really do it.
Do you have all the say-so in everything that you wear and the wigs that you wear?
Oh, yeah.
So you design all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, look, I have ideas, and then someone else, does the actual, I have the idea, and then someone else brings it to life.
Steve and I actually saw you sing the national anthem in Miami.
Oh, that was great.
And everybody was anticipating, okay, what is she going to wear? And I thought what you chose was perfect.
No, well, I mean, look, it was daytime.
Yeah.
I know, but it's also Cher, so you never know what to expect.
I mean, I had jeans and, like, that sparkly Versace top, and so it was,
Do you still have it, or do you, like, wear something once and it's given away?
No, you know what? Well, sometimes I give things away for charity, but then sometimes I keep stuff, and I've got stuff that I wore, like, 15 years ago that is so in style now, and I just pull it out of my closet.
Hey, me too!
You don't.
No, I do.
He hasn't changed his look since 75.
Yeah.
You haven't?
No, probably not, Cher. But you seem like to me that you are so comfortable with everything that you do, and you don't feel under pressure anymore to worry about changing your look. I mean, She's got
to be glam. We expect it.
I know, but I mean, a few years ago, there was the outfit that you wore at the Oscars that was on the front page of everything. But if that doesn't happen this year or the last year or whatever, it seems like to me that you're not the person that worries about that too much anymore.
Well, I really don't. I do what I do, and I hope people like it, and I don't. I mean, if worrying helped, well, then I probably would do it. But I realize that it just doesn't do anything. So, also, some things you do are great and people love them, and some things you do are not so great and people are not so impressed. So, I mean, you just hope that your batting average is better. Hope that you do more things good that people like than more things that they just go, oh, yeah, well, I wasn't that impressed.
And you mentioned a farewell tour. Didn't your son play in the band the last time you were here in Atlanta?
He might have been on stage because he did come out and play a couple of gigs, but
I think he was.
A couple, but Atlanta might have been one of them because we were over on that side of the country.
Yeah, I think Elijah was here for that.
Yeah, because he wanted to come over and stay. We were staying at the Versace house afterwards when we went to Miami, so he wanted to come over and stay there.
So, Cher, is there anything that you haven't done that you want to accomplish? Because I'm kind of thinking you might want to do one of those judges shows. You'd be great, like as a judge in the courtroom.
Judge Cher.
Judge Cher.
I just send everybody to jail.
Yeah.
I just say, to hell with it, you're guilty.
See?
No, I want to direct. I mean, I did one piece of directing for HBO, and I really enjoyed it. And I want to spend some time working on that.
And as a member of the Voting Academy, can you tell us who you voted for Best Picture?
Well, no, because you're not allowed to.
Oh, you're not allowed? What happens if you tell?
Well, I don't know. They come and take your card and burn it in a huge.
Yeah.
You're supposed to. As a matter of fact, when you get your voting pamphlet, it gives you all the rules in front, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
Because we talked to Richard Dreyfuss when he just had the Max Bickford show that was coming on CBS, and he said, I give that to my kids. I don't really care. And I was shocked that he didn't take it very seriously.
Oh, I do.
Did you see Sean Penn and I Am Sam?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I
just saw
Beautiful Mind and Black Hawk Down and Gosford Park recently. But see, it was weird because I left October 11th to go to Europe.